Welcome to the Bagspack Family YouTube channel. I am Jonathan, and in today's episode, as Kelly, the kids, and I drive from Key West, Florida up to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska, we are in the beautiful state of Indiana. In Indiana, we're going to connect with my sister. We're going to explore Indianapolis, including eating some famous foods. We are then shifting our focus to really decking out the truck and trailer to get everything ready for camping and all of the beautiful drives we have in front of us up to Alaska. And then we head up towards the Indiana sand dunes. It's going to be a great episode. Let's get started. All right, we made it. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you, Uncle Matt.
Good to see you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Keep going.
All right, everyone, we have got the trailer totally pulled in. And the reason I wanted to do that is my sister's driveway is at somewhat of a pitch. So I just thought it'd be better on everything to have it more stable. But I did start thinking about how to best chalk the tires on this trailer. I am totally new to trailering, so I did a lot of YouTube watching and kind of research online. And so I came up with two methods. We've got the classic kind of rubber chalks that are going to go on the wheels. That's going to be the driver's side. Here, Cal, I'll show. Maybe something like the driver's side here and the rear here. And then I'll use these other two on the other side. And then I thought this was a cool product, and my brother-in-law Matt found this online. And Matt, how long did this take to get here?
2 hours from Amazon?
Yeah, it was incredible. So obviously living overseas for the last 9 years, we don't have Amazon access like this, but the fact that I ordered these and 2 hours later, here they are, it's pretty incredible. So this will split the wheel like so. And between the rubber and these X chocks, we should be pretty secure. And then of course we'll have to level it, but we are going to detach for the first time the trailer from the truck, and so that'll be an interesting process. But all of these items, let me know in the comments below. I think I'm pretty secure and stable here, but again, I'm new to this, and I did link all these in Amazon. If you yourself are interested in kind of checking out these kind of things yourself, let us know. But either way, I'm looking for advice, but I feel pretty good, pretty confident. Kelly, what do you think?
Yeah, it looks good.
Looks good. Looks like the right system.
Looks secure.
Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome to downtown Indianapolis. I got a sleepy boy here.
Yep, he didn't even make it to the downtown.
He tried so hard, but we are in this kind of really cool district. It's off of Massachusetts Avenue, and they're branding this whole area the Bottle District, Cal.
Yeah, the bottle works.
The bottle works, and so basically it's an old Coca-Cola company, but they've renovated everything. You've got a big food hall here. You've got a big theater.
I think there's a big hotel.
There's a hotel.
Well.
There's Duckpin bowling. There's arcades. So we are with the cousins, my sister, and everybody else. So it's going to be a good time.
We're going to have a fun night.
Yeah,
this guy's going to be well rested.
Yeah, hopefully he'll rally. So let's just see. I mean, you can tell it's a beautiful downtown area. Yeah, it's got all like the bricks for the streets and all that. So either way, I'm pretty excited. I think we're going to head towards some of the arcades.
Yeah.
Oh, check it out. All right, this place is awesome. All the duckpin bowling going on. Duckpin bowling is like a little, the size of a softball, Cal. Like a bowling ball, it's like that big. And you just roll it down the lane. Let's do it.
It's been years since we played.
Yeah, oh yeah. Last time we were in Indianapolis, in fact, but a different area. There's also a pretty epic arcade through here. All the classics. Oh, this is great. Granite, Jurassic Park, dude. That's awesome. Elton John, Toy Story 4. Yeah, so the arcade, the duckpin bowling, it all appears to be kind of one and the same, but Willy Wonka, the Chocolate Factory, Star Wars. Very cool spot. Go Cedar! Godzilla attacks! Aww.
You can't pull back and then let go.
We gotta slap them. Forrest, hit these buttons. There you go. How's it feel?
It feels weird. I don't think
think this is one. I think this is like 10 balls.
Yeah, duck pin.
Okay,
So
duck pin.
it's a little short course. Oh, you might have found your calling.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Got the spare. All right, buddy, see it?
Yep.
Come on! Yeah! All right, Cal, you got this. Ooh. Now in duck pin bowling, you get 3 turns. So one more, you can pick up the spare. Yeah, Grant, one more pin, and she ties with you. All right, Granite, duck pin bowling now. What you think?
It was super fun, but then one thing happened.
What's that?
I had one goal to beat my mom, and she beat me by 1 pin.
I couldn't believe it. You had the perfect opportunity too.
Yeah, I had a spare, but I like curved it by accident because the balls were super easy to curve, and I hit 1 pin instead of like both.
Well, next time. Cedar, how was duck pin bowling? Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
You want to do it again?
Yeah.
I think so. That was a lot of fun. All right, everyone. I think we're gonna go find some food now in that big food hall across the street.
I pushed the button to go down.
All right, guys, we are at the food hall, and does this not give you total vibes of like Asian street food market?
Yes.
Look at that. It's like a hawker center.
It looks like a hawker center.
I mean, but indoors and air conditioner and all that.
Sometimes there's the indoor
Is it?
stuff, yeah. And like the
In V-
Singapore
okay,
airport.
okay, good. Yeah, you're right. So we're gonna dive around here and see. I mean, there's all types of, you get like sushi, pig pen,
Chapati.
chapatis. That'd be kind of good. So Cedar is riding with the cousins. But guys, what'd you think?
It's pretty good. I liked it.
So the nickname in Indiana used to be called Nap Town because it's like a big old sleepy city. But I feel like
I think it's
come
less,
on,
not so
it's
sleepy
woken up
anymore.
from the nap, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And food.
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a cool little thing to think of, like the Singapore experience, but here in
Yeah,
Indiana.
the hawker center, and there's
Hawker
tons of
center
different international cuisine, I think.
The like duck pins are so fun.
vibe. That was a highlight.
That was my favorite,
Yeah.
for sure.
Forrest, what do you got there?
It's the Mario.
Cool. Your cousin give you that?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up, head back to the house. You got soccer camp tomorrow, so to see.
Early morning.
And theater, so we'll got an early morning coming our way. All right, you guys, it is Monday morning, Indianapolis, Indiana, and where are we off to?
Soccer.
Soccer camp. Are you excited, Cedar?
First time I went to soccer camp.
It's your first time wearing the camp? What jersey are you wearing there, Forrest?
What's your shirt?
Indonesia, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we are dropping the kids off at Butler Soccer Camp. They're here all week from like 8 to 5. It's going to be a good time for them.
Cedar Forest and Grant.
Now that the kids are dropped off at Bulldog Camp, I have my list of things that I need to accomplish this week, and Jonathan has his list of things that he needs to accomplish. So my job right now, before it gets really, really hot out here today, is to pull all of our camping gear out of the trailer and really go through it, figure out what we have, what we're missing, and what needs to be replaced, because it's been a while since we've used that gear. And I'm gonna head on in the trailer. It has kind of become a dumping ground. It's a little bit of a disaster right now, but everything I need, or that we need for camping, is up in here. So we put everything that we're gonna use daily over here. We don't need to touch any of the stuff that's in here. And then we do have some toys that we might pull out at the campground, but not very often, so, or possibly not often. So this is really stuff I'm going to pull out right now, take inventory, see what we got, see what we need, and replace whatever is old or broken or just needs to be replaced. Okay, so let me pull all this stuff out. I'll show you what we have and kind of start separating it into things that we need to replace. Okay, let's get started. right, that's it for now. I'm gonna take everything to the driveway and just lay it out so I can do my inventory. Okay, everything's on this side of the trailer, in the shade, and somewhat in order of how I wanna take it all apart and lay it all out. I'm trying to think about what I have for the camp kitchen, for sleeping and actually camping in the tent, and then I do have some random stuff for the trailer that we might need to check on, just WD-40 and some grease for the different parts of the trailer. So we are going to buy bins and put all the trailer pieces in that because they are a little bit greasy, and I don't want to stain up the inside of the trailer, the wood in there. So we'll get a bin. We've ordered that from Amazon. That should be coming soon. Put all the car parts in there and keep track of them. We have tools in a different part to keep that separate. Now it's to kind of look for what's our camp kitchen look like and what does our camping sleeping arrangements look like. So I'm gonna pull all this stuff out and get started.
Okay, I'm taking a break from editing. I just want to spy on Kelly and see what the situation looks like out here. Kel, how's it going?
Woo, it's going.
Yeah?
Yep. My plan right now is just to take everything out of the trailer, unload it, take inventory of what we have for camping. So mostly our camp kitchen actually seems to be the majority of it, but maybe some things that we need around the campfire or our sleeping stuff.
Well, especially now's a good time to do that because we're in a house for about a week. So if we need to order anything off of Amazon, now's the early days. I'm already seeing, like, check this out. My fixed blade knife. I forgot all about this.
That's huge.
Yeah, that'll be nice for the
clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, polish it off, but probably need to sharpen it. But it'd be fun to like cut some steaks with,
or some cucumbers.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks good, Kel. Like you're making pretty good progress.
Yeah, I want to show you actually what we have.
Okay.
Because we're trying to figure out like who's sleeping in the tent and who's sleeping in the truck. But if the tent's going to be cushioned and soft, but the truck is not.
It's going to be a little rough.
It's going to be a little rough. I did find a blow-up mattress.
Okay.
So it has, I don't know if you want to check this adapter.
That'll work. No, that'll work in the back of the truck. So our back of the truck has a two-prong. That'll work. But this mattress looks good. We should test it, measure it. Because of the wheel wells in the truck, I don't know how big or comfortable this will be, but we'll try it out. Save us some money if we don't have to order some kind of customized thing. All right, what else are you looking at, Kel?
Just so you know, like when we pull up to camp it, what we have, what we need, is we have a big, huge silver tarp in here. In case it's pouring and we need it for camp kitchen. We also have
a little sleeping pad.
One sleeping pad.
Okay.
I thought we had a Z-Rest, but I don't see it.
Well, we'll at least check the mattress because if that works, then great. And if not, we'll figure out, plan B.
Plan B. I have a couple, some lanterns. Some of them are solar, some of them are batteries. I just need to check all of these to make sure we have batteries in them. Just like these little ones in the tent or around camp. Here's some solar lanterns that puff up. So we'll show those later. And then the kids each have a lantern, but I don't know about the battery.
Yeah, and this, of course, this Indiana transition video really represents the shift from hotel hopping to campground hopping. So yeah, it'll be great to debut all of that for you. That'll be the kind of the end of this video will be our first night, and then we roll into Michigan, and from there on, it's mostly camping in the truck and tent and all that.
Yeah, this entire road trip is just going to keep shifting and changing. Minivan to truck, no trailer. Now we have the trailer, hotel hopping to and Airbnbs to camping. So we're just going to get the whole range now.
Ultimate goal though is Alaska, so we're getting there one state at a time.
While I'm getting things sorted over here on this side of the trailer, Jonathan decided to just come out and help out with the mattress. So we're gonna check and see if this is even gonna fit in the truck.
It might fit. The problem is though that the plug is lighter and the back of our truck is like a two-prong. So we would have to pull this out and charge it from the main frame, but let's just test it and see how we like it. Okay. So it's a bit wide in terms of the wheel well, which is what I was worried about.
How's it feel?
Feels okay.
Yeah?
It's definitely hot in here, but the windows are closed and we're in the sun. Why don't you hop in here, Kel, and see what it feels like for you?
Okay. Check it out.
You know, in the end, it's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
You are a little bit on the wheel well. I am not, so we could like flip that around. But if I move, does that like bounce you like a trampoline?
It's a little bouncy.
It's a little bouncy, but it's not the end of the world.
Not bad. It's not as. It's definitely not hard like sleeping on the truck bed.
Oh yeah, that would be no bueno for me.
And all the ridges and stuff in it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have a think on this, but in the end, like this is not terrible.
This is not terrible.
All right, I'm sweating.
It's really hot in the truck right now.
Let's go.
Okay, so we'll decide whether we're going to do the air mattress or a different alternative plan that we're kind of thinking about right now. While we're trying to figure out the bed situation in the back of the truck, I told you I'd talk about our first aid and kind of what I carry. It's going to be kind of similar to what I carry when we're backpacking, but a little bit, I have a car to carry it in, so it's a little more car camping, big enough for car camping. So because it's in the car, I have this container with a lot of little components in it, or like areas, storage bins, so I can separate everything. Mostly kids Tylenol, kids cough syrup, adult Tylenol. We have some stomach stuff, so Pepto and Cipro. Ciprofloxacin is the kill-all. So if you get really sick and you don't, I don't know, it just gets rid of everything bad in your body, you do have to take yogurt or some kind of probiotics because it also kills the good stuff too. But it does do the trick, so carry that with us. Allergies seem to be the biggest thing we deal with. So I have kids allergy stuff, I have adult allergy, more allergy stuff in case we need it. This is just eye drops if you get an eye infection on the road. You have some Imodium, some other stuff. Oh yeah, hydrocortisone. If you have any kind of rash, like a really bad rash, if we get into nettles or any kind of plants that might give you a rash, or heat rash from sweating, that helps. Some clippers for nails, kid clippers, adult clippers. Afterbite, that's if you get really itchy bug bites, we can use some of that. Here's our triple antibiotic cream, but we also have, and then Band-Aids, different sizes. Here's the fun kid ones, and here's just regular brown Band-Aids or plasters that you can use. I have a couple cups in case we need them, and more allergy medicine, eye drops, in case you get, I don't know, whatever, smoke or dust or pollen in your eyes, and then sunscreen for sure for the kids. So I'm going to think about if we need anything else. I think that pretty much covers it. I don't feel like we're going to be that far from any kind of pharmacy or grocery store if we need anything, or even like a hospital if we need something bigger. But mostly that. I did find, I put on my list bigger Band-Aids because the kids are doing a lot of biking this summer and on their scooters. But I found a first aid kit from one of our old camping trips, and it has those really big bandages in it, a little piece of scissors, some moleskin for hiking, a lighter in case we need to sterilize anything. So there, I think I have myself covered and the family covered for first aid. Along with the sunscreen, we also have like a lot of bug spray. Bug spray, what's this one? Oh, poison ivy and itch spray. So we must have gotten into that in the past. So I think we're pretty covered as far as first aid goes, but it is always good to have some of the basics just in case, right? Jonathan showed you the steak knife. Who knows if we're going to cut ourselves, so we have some of that stuff. Maybe I'll grab some gauze, thinking about that. But yeah, I think we're covered. That's our first aid kit. If I'm forgetting something, or you have something that like your go-to first aid stuff, just add that in the comments below. I love getting those suggestions. And I am going to finish pulling out the camp kitchen, because I think we have, when I talked over here, like the pillows are, we're good with pillows, we're good with camp seats. We also have 5 folding chairs in the trailer. We have 5 sleeping bags in the trailer, though I believe it's going to be way too hot for a sleeping bag, at least for the next month. So way too hot. We do have that tarp in case it pours rain on us and we need to cook. The mattress is in, so we have stuff pretty much organized and ready to go as far as just like making camp comfortable. And yeah, I'm gonna dig into this bin and check out our camp kitchen. So this is what I started to pull out so far. We have a Coleman stove, 2-burner stove in the back, or in the bottom of this bin, but we have 2 propane things, and they're pretty full. Like they're gonna be okay for, I don't remember how much we use every time we cook. I think 1/3 or 1/2 of a canister, but I'll let you know as we cook. We'll get that dialed in. We'll probably order, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 extra ones just to have them on hand, because I don't know, we'll find them along the way, but I'm not sure how often, or if we can pull the trailer into the store to buy them. I don't know about that. From our backpacking days, we have 2 camping sets, hike gears. We have a Whisper Light. We probably won't use this, but we do have the Whisper Light International just in case. Here's a big container for water. I'm not sure, maybe we'll bring that in the car. A lot of dishes. We were camping in Colorado just before we started YouTube, and actually our very first video was a music festival in Colorado, and that was Jonathan's first time to practice editing. So we did car camping. It was an awesome festival, and we brought all this camping stuff, and we actually have not used it since the summer of 2019. So that's why I'm going through it. But we have dishes, foldable cups. It looks like I need, well, I was gonna buy more of these sturdier spoons, but when we left my mom's house, she gave me all the plastic stuff she's been using over the years for camping. So I think we are actually probably pretty good on that. I think that's a mom thing, to save a million things and then hand them out as you need them. I got extra batteries for the lantern, so I'm gonna fill those all up today, make sure they're ready to go. I'm keeping track of everything. I'm just gonna make a list of what we have and then think about what we need. But it's important to know what you have first. Here's a couple camp towels, so we'll throw those out. And his knife. Oh good, it looks like we have some more dishes or silverware. Here's spoons, forks, some kid ones as well. Those are nice. They're sturdy and they're reusable, and that always helps. Oh look, we even have trays. When we camped in 2019, the kids were, Forrest was a baby, he wasn't even a year, and Cedar had just turned 5 and Granny had just turned 7. So they're much bigger now. They don't probably need all these little kid utensils, but they still like them. Look, found another headlamp. What else do we have? Paracord. Oh, I just added this to the list because we have that tarp, and if we get to camp and it's pouring rain and we just need a shelter, so we can be outside cooking, I got some paracord we can cut up. That's gonna be helpful. Our Nepal prayer flags that we got. It looks like we have a mini one for inside the tent and a bigger one for our camp kitchen. Not necessary, but it makes camping fun. I'm gonna pull all of these sprays out. Camp soap we're good on. I think I actually have another one because when we were driving from Florida to Illinois, I had this small bin of stuff with like Ziploc bags, a cutting board, a knife, parchment paper because we got to an Airbnb and we needed that, and some paper bowls, paper plates, stuff like that. Oh yeah, so bug nets. This is my 3rd one I found. So we have 3 of these. I have 1, 2, and I found one over here. I have a feeling when we get to northern Michigan that there's going to be a lot of bugs. It's just been a really wet summer, and so I think we're gonna need it. Here's an emergency rain jacket. We have all of our rain gear, but I'm not actually really sure where it is. Might throw those in the car. Koozies, those are always important. Disc golf, in case we want to throw disc golf. Here's a lighter. I wonder if it works. It's been a few years. Still works. Awesome. I'll take it. Here's our 2-burner stove. We'll show you that later. Just a camp light. Here's my jet boil. This is from the Appalachian Trail. So this thing is almost 20, this is 18 years old. But it works, and it works great. It's still kind of falling apart, and I don't know if it's always been a little glitchy, but it's always done the job, and all it does is boil water. So I'll just boil water, make coffee. You can cook in it, but it usually burns everything to the bottom. So I will make coffee with this in the morning. We got a couple pans for cooking. We were mainly thinking if you're gonna make like bacon and eggs in one and fry up some potatoes and vegetables in the other. So we got 2 of them. We have 2 burners, but we also have these pots in case we want to boil water. We have that if we want to boil water. I think we're camp kitchen set. Another bug net. That's gonna be important. Head net. This is a really old lantern, but that'll be fun to have at camp. I'll pull it out of our kitchen though for nighttime. And what's this? Another bug net, another head net. So in 2019 it must have been really buggy out because I have 6 of these, which is great. We're gonna use them, I'm sure. I had the kids pack pants and long sleeve shirts because I said if the bugs get really bad, it's gonna be super annoying and you're gonna want to cover. We do have bug spray, but it's always, if it's not too hot, it's better just to cover up. That stuff is pretty potent. All right, so that's our camp kitchen, or that's pretty much our setup. And when we get out to actually cooking in the field, I'll show all of this in action. But this portion in Indiana is really to get everything ready. Like, how do we shift from one mindset, like hotels and Airbnbs, to another mindset of camping? So I'm gonna take inventory on this and then probably have to hit a gear shop or the grocery store and start to think about what's next. Actually, let me show you. When we get to the car, when we're in the truck, the legroom space compared to the van is really small. So we're not gonna be able to store a lot of food in the truck with us, but we do have this insulated bag that we used in our other videos for car snacks. We'll do a little bit with that, but I do believe we're gonna get a bigger 1 or 2 coolers, and then we'll carry them with us. We won't be able to do the ice packets, but we'll do bags of ice. If you guys have suggestions on a better way so it's not so leaky and melted, we'd love to hear those as well. Okay, looking at all this stuff. Okay, I think we have a good thing. I'm gonna sit down with my list and just double check everything, make sure we got it all. But it looks like we have a lot of stuff, so I'm not really too worried. All right, I'm gonna get to it and we'll show you what's next.
Hey everybody, while we are in Indiana and at my sister's house, there is a variety of little chores that we need to get done, including some paperwork. Now, we've showed you the truck and the trailer, and Kelly went over all the camping gear, but if you had really sharp ears in our Tennessee video, you'd learn that Kelly's driver's license was expired. And we found that out in Miami picking up a rental car. So what we're going to do now that we're in Indiana is get her driver's license renewed. And I'm sitting outside of the B&B while she's in there doing all the renewal process. I don't really anticipate Kelly driving the truck and trailer together, maybe even at all on this trip. But when we get to Alaska is when we'll switch to our Alaska driver's licenses, and it's much easier to transfer licenses from states to states instead of going in there with like no valid license. So that's what she's doing now. While she's in there, I am editing a future video that I'll be dropping here in about a week. So it's just I'm trying to take advantage of every moment I have to keep up on videos. We are posting 2 a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, and yeah, when I have a few minutes here and a few minutes there, that's what I'm working on. So either way, Kelly should be done in maybe the next half an hour, and I'm excited to find out if she passed her written test. Now, she did have to take a written test because her license was so far expired, but I have all confidence in her ability. So either way, I'll find out here momentarily if she passed that test. How did it go?
I passed!
Woohoo!
I'm a real driver again!
Yay!
Woo, I can't wait.
Well, I was just thinking about how much trailer pulling time you get to now have since you have a valid driver's license.
It's gonna be awesome to drive a trailer.
Oh, yeah. How was it? Any excitement or no big deal?
Well, I studied for the test.
Yes.
Like a good student, and I only missed one.
Oh.
Only one.
A true teacher studies for the test. I would have just winged it and probably failed twice and then not gotten mine.
Well, the guy's like, well, you have to take the written test. I was like, okay. He's like, you're already ready? I'm like, I'm ready.
Nice.
I studied.
Nice.
And so it was really smooth. The BMV here is fantastic. Really organized. Go in. I had several people like, oh, I don't think you have to even, you can just register at the kiosk. Just do it at the kiosk. But you have 180 days from when your license expires, and I'm at 190.
Oh, just
missed it. And at 190, you have to go in and do the eye test and the written test, which is computerized now, and then have all of your pieces of paper. So.
Okay, so
easy.
Check done.
I'm a driver.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is we want to show you a little bit about the snack prep for the truck, and so we are gonna head to one of my favorite stores to go do that. So we'll see you here in just a minute.
One of your favorite.
Okay,
I would
fine.
say your favorite.
It's by far my favorite store in the world, and I think many of you probably already know what it is, but we're gonna head that way now. So we made it into Costco, and we are here for several specific things, Cal.
Yes, we have a list. That list is in my head, unfortunately, so it's tempting.
Yeah, it's always dangerous to come in here without a very specific list, but basically we are after snacks for the road trip. So
Yes.
we're going to look for things like beef jerky, fruit bars,
Nuts, dried fruit, stuff like that.
and whatever else we see.
A big fuzzy shirt for Alaska. And this one is $14.99.
Yeah, it's hard to believe all the fall colors and gear is out.
Yeah.
Here it is, and that'll be
Here
great
it
in
is.
Alaska.
Ooh, it'll be all snuggly.
What do you think about these flannel shirts, Cal?
Yes, I like those too. I think I might need one of those as well. These were not on our list. But we are going to the wilderness. All right, I found 3 dry fit t-shirts for $6.97 so that I can do all my outdoor activities this summer.
Yeah, and that's like super cheap. That's on clearance. Like it's got that little star by it, so those are a good deal.
Oh, super clearance. That's what we need to look for now.
All right, so I'm gonna grab some of these long sleeve. They're sort of thin sweaters, but I think especially as we get northern, I'm gonna want some warm stuff. I mean, basically all I have is some t-shirts. We do have some winter stuff in the truck, don't we, Cal?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, but this would be a nice kind of in between. So I'm gonna get one of these. Looks pretty good. It's what is it? $14.99.
Do you want to get another one too?
Maybe. Should I?
Yeah.
What color?
Navy blue.
Navy? Okay. Oh yeah. Large. Okay, so I'll get brown and navy. Looks good, Cal.
Perfect.
What'd you find, Cal?
Berries. You know our kids love berries, and
We have a few more days at the cousin's house, so why not?
yeah, we have a few more days. The strawberries are $3.29.
That's not bad.
That is a great
Yeah, for a
price.
big cart like that, that's great.
It means you have to eat a lot, but I think our kids are up for the challenge. The other thing are these cherries. These are $9.99. These are the darker ones.
Oh, those are my favorite.
But there were lighter ones that were a little bit
No,
cheaper.
these dark ones are good.
But these are going to be tasty, so. I'm going to save you from having to go in the refrigerator and just bring them out to you.
Thank you.
Organic Nuju dates for the road trip, $11.99.
This is like a pretty good section, Cal. They even have these like baby guavas. Now, I don't think that'll do as well in the truck, but it smells like
I don't even know
Southeast
if
Asia.
they'll make them to the
Smells so
truck.
good.
I think we're going to eat them right away.
Okay, Cal, I got hard-boiled, ready-to-eat eggs. I figured this will do really well in the cooler. It doesn't expire until like late September, so that's like plenty of time. It's 16 2-packs. Cal, should I get one or just one?
Just one for now.
It's 32 eggs for $10.99, so that works out great. All right, so Kelly and I are big fans of sparkling water, plain, no flavors added. So interesting, we have San Pellegrino, which is the one I really like, but we also have the Kirkland Italian. It's the same thing, but the Kirkland brand, but surprisingly, the San Pellegrino is cheaper per ounce than the Kirkland. So that's a no-brainer, wouldn't you say, Cal?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is so heavy. Look how many that is. So this will last us, quite a number of days. I don't know if we're talking about weeks here, but this will work. All right, so I had this idea of actually, with the hard-boiled eggs, buying some of this pre-cooked bacon right here, like this stuff that you just have to heat up. But it's $14.49 a pound. That's a pretty steep kind of price, I think, for bacon, where I can buy this raw bacon for $4.49 a pound. And we do have a cooler with ice, so as long as I'm kind of constantly monitoring it, I think the raw, much cheaper bacon is the way to go. All right, another excellent quick lunch snack item that we're looking for is this peanut butter here. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the kids anyway. And what I like about the Kirkland brand is it's only 2 ingredients. It's nuts and salt. There's no sugar added or oils or anything like that. It's $10.99. All right, Cal, how's the strawberry jelly hunt going?
Well, I actually found a berry one that I might try out. It's just a mixed berry one, but it looks delicious. So this one's $7.79.
And it's organic.
And it's organic. All right, one of my breakfast options is ancient grains, and it's $7.99.
All right, so right behind me are these bacon crumbles, and you don't need to refrigerate them while they're sealed. Now, after opening, we can toss it into the cooler, but this is the same price as that raw bacon that has to be refrigerated. So this is $8.99 for the bag. What do you think, Cal?
I think that would be great. Granted, will love it. You should get 2.
Yeah, at least 2.
Yep.
I was thinking like 3.
Okay.
All right, I'll get 3.
Ooh, well, look at already cooked beets, packaged in little 3 packs for $6.99. All right, 8 hash brown packets of dehydrated hash browns for $8.99.
Are you thinking about that for breakfast, Cal?
Yes.
That'll be good. We got the frying pans.
Yeah, Granite loves them and I love them, so it'll be good.
Yum. All right, so I had this little conundrum on Spam. Now, I don't absolutely love it, but it is pretty good fried, and it does make good camping food. It's $21.99, and that's like 8 packs of Spam. I don't think so, Cal.
If you like Spam, you should get it because it's not going to go bad.
Well, that's a good point.
And we're going to camp in Alaska, so
that's true.
you can
Okay.
take it with us.
All right, I'll get 1 8-pack. So again, $21.99. All right, right here is the Kirkland brand canned tuna in water. So I think I'm gonna get it because it's in water. It's $15.59 for the box.
Okay, I found this balsamic glaze, which I'm going to add to my salads. I'm super excited about it, and it is $7.49 per bottle. For $10.49, I found organic figs, no sugar added, so extra bonus. All right, to-go yogurts for breakfast, $12.89. All right, you've seen us get these before. That's It's bars. Granite and the kids really love them, so $13.99 a piece, and I'm gonna get 2 of those.
All right, it's my favorite aisle. We are at the beef jerky aisle now. Unfortunately, these prices are really astronomical per ounce. The cheapest one I found, even cheaper than the Kirkland brand, were these Dukes. They're on closeout. It's $11.59 for the bag.
All right, so the sample of the day are these sprouted pumpkin seeds, which I love, so $8.99, and I'm gonna get 1 for the road. $13.49 for pistachios. This is a great road snack, so I'm adding it to our cart.
All right, Cal, we got out of Costco. You want to guess on how much we spent?
So we never spend under $500, so I'm gonna, and we didn't get a lot today, so I'm gonna say $500.
Okay.
I think that, gosh, I hope we didn't spend $500.
Well, you know, prices are just so high right now, but we did actually beat the under $500 goal. We spent $377
Okay,
and
yep.
30 cents. So in the end, that is a win.
That is a win,
Yeah.
believe it or not, for us at Costco.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now, we'll head back to my sister's house. We'll get this divided up. We are, believe it or not, leaving here pretty soon. Michigan's coming up next. We have a camping experience
plan,
that we're
yep.
going to try out here at the end of this video. But either way, $377.30. Okay, everybody, our week in Indianapolis with my sisters very quickly, sadly, coming to an end. It's been awesome to be here. The kids love camp, and we got a lot done to prepare for the big haul to Alaska.
Yes, everything's starting to shift now.
So basically, our last night in Indianapolis, my sister suggested that we all go to Fire on the Monon. It's just this kind of hip restaurant in Broad Ripple. It's a kind of a cool area. And I am here specifically for one famous Indiana food, and that is the breaded pork tenderloin. And Cal, they do have a lot of vegetarian on the menu, so you should be
Perfect.
covered.
I'll peruse it and I know I'll find
It
something.
seems like in the U.S., most of these restaurants are always going to have like a vegan, vegetarian option, wouldn't you say?
I think so. We haven't had any trouble since we've been here.
No, it's been pretty easy, but okay. Here we are, this big Fire on the Monon.
I need to make up for Sophie being gone.
All right, this is the breaded pork tenderloin. Now here in Indianapolis, these are all locally sourced pigs from the Indiana area. So, you know, you can't get any more local and fresh than this.
Nope, right from here. And it looks like you have some delicious onion rings.
Yeah, now the thing is, this is not just a piece of pork. This is actually a hamburger style. So when I put the bun on it, I would call this a pretty excellent meat to bread ratio on the sandwich.
How are you going to make that work?
I'm gonna do it just like this.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's quite, Forrest, you want some of this? You want a bite? All right.
The chicken, I like chicken.
All right, it's like classic Indiana pork breaded tenderloin flavor. It's outstanding. The pork is juicy. The breading is just excellent. And again, it's classic. You
And
can't
what
beat
kind
it.
of sauce is on that?
Oh, it's just like a Thousand Island. But for me, I could skip all that and go straight to the pork. Uh-oh, I think I have a sampler.
Ooh.
Forrest,
Are you gonna come over?
your first pork tenderloin sandwich. Oh,
it's
going
going
for
in for
seconds.
seconds?
That means it's delicious. Pretty good. All right, man. Yum, yum.
Oh.
So either way, this is the look at the famous Indiana breaded pork tenderloin sandwich. It's huge.
Yes. Not, and it's not even as big as my salad, which is humongous. Do you want anything from here?
No.
No. All right. All right, Kel.
You did it.
Yeah,
The first campground.
It's our first night to really camp on this entire journey from Key West, Florida up to Dead Horse, Alaska.
Woohoo.
And it was good. Like basically, we just pulled in. I didn't really film the parking because it was way too stressful, but I got it figured out. So
You did a good job.
well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I thought you did great.
I had to back the trailer in, and then I had, as you can obviously see, I had to unhitch because this spot, now the reservation for the RV said 40 to 49 feet, but our trailer is 28 when you count the V-nose, and we're butting right up against the road. So I'm not sure what the foot refers to versus these RV pads, but either way, we got it in. So tomorrow morning we'll have to drive up, rehitch.
Some of the things we had to think about, which when he was backing in, I was like, okay, well, there's these wooden poles in the cement, and so we won't be able to open the back hatch to the trailer. But if you come around over here, since we have a drive-through, we will be able to open this if it's hanging.
Yeah, we can drop these doors, access the trailer. We also have our patio doors, you know.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. But we didn't think about which side to put the car on.
Well, basically, the reason that matters is we've got this pop-up tent that we're going to try out for the first time tonight. And we'll have more on this tent in a future video, but right now we will definitely kind of show it off. But we'll do an in-depth review, I do believe, in the South Dakota video. But right now, that's the tent. We're going to sleep in it tonight. Kids will be up top or we'll be up top. And then in the back of the truck, we've got, right now there's bags and snacks and all that. But we've got basically beds back here with all of our gear. So we're going to have to figure out our system and arranging and to see what makes the most sense. But right now, Forrest sleeping in the truck. We've got the windows down. Granite and Cedar off hunting for the bathroom. But we are going to spend some time getting set up, get a picnic going. It's about 10 till 3 right now. So we would be nice to get some food and see what the dunes are all about. So we've pulled out the lunch picnic items, and the configuration is a little bit different than what you saw in the Kentucky video, because now we're in the trailer and the truck. So we have this cooler, and basically this is not an electric cooler. We're doing all like bags of ice and stuff in there. We've got eggs, bacon, that kind of stuff that we anticipate eating in the next several days. But yeah, so we're gonna go with like the lunch meat first. Lunch meat, cheese. I got some hard-boiled eggs. I got those at Costco. Some pork rinds, strawberries. Guys, sandwiches?
Yeah.
All right, how are the bathrooms?
They're actually really nice.
Yeah?
They're actually very clean.
Were there showers?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm just kind of, we're all learning the ropes here in these parks and these campgrounds and what they have to offer. But either way, lunch will be good.
And we can give a tour of the campsite later.
Let's do it. All right, so lunch, good guys?
Yes.
I'm going to go explore the bathroom, and while we were packing up our trailer, you get a mosquito bite off.
I had a big daddy long leg on my leg, on my arm.
Right.
Sorry, the whole camera shifted.
That's all right. All right. So look, we got our Razor scooter. So this is the A6 adult size. Show Cedar's real quick.
Woo.
So Cedar's got like that standard kids one. We've got 2 of these. Kelly has here. Kelly, you got this blue one.
Is it also a Razor or a different brand?
No, they're all Razors, but this is the this is not quite as big as the A6. So maybe it's like the A5 or something. I don't know. But
I love that
Kelly's.
blue one.
So basically, we're gonna scooter around these campsites, get to the bathroom, if there are shower facilities. I mean, if it's really far, we'll drive the truck. But this is just like a little bit of a plug here. If you're looking for ways to support our channel, we're gonna link to Amazon all the tools and scooters and anything we use that, you know, you might be interested. We're testing these. We've vetted these. We've had these for like well over a year or two. So they're really nice. But we're going to link to these kind of things in the description. So if you are interested in any of those items, like if you use our links, we'll get a small kickback. Of course, it doesn't cost you anything else. But yeah, that'll support the channel. So, all right, shameless plug over. Let's, bathroom, Cedar?
Yes.
All right, let's go. All right, so Cedar, what did you think of Indiana? We're coming to the end.
I loved it. I loved seeing the cousins doing Butler Bulldog camp.
Yeah. Yes, good times here in Indiana, no doubt. Granite, what about you, dude?
My favorite thing about Indiana is just meet up with the cousins, going to the Bulldog camp. That was really fun. And
Yeah.
going to like the Duckpin bowling.
Oh, yes, Duckpin bowling, classic.
Hey, Dad, what are you working on?
Okay, so Cedar, again, off of Amazon, I ordered these X chocks. The idea here is that it'll keep the trailer from swaying. Now we're pretty level, might be overkill, but I just want to get in the habit of chalking the wheels in the front and the back and doing these just every time, regardless if it's tippy or not, you know what I'm saying, Cedar? If there's like a slope or not, but this is pretty flat. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this one up and put it in there. Now, any of you who have this kind of experience with trailers or RVs even, just let me know. This is all new to me. I was just reading some Amazon reviews, and it seemed like, and what I did watch some YouTube videos, it seemed like this was not overkill. So, you know, I'm safety first is kind of how I'm leaning with this. All right, I'm going to strap these on, and then I think we're going to head to the sand dunes next.
That's so fast.
Welcome to Lake Michigan, everybody.
Water's actually really clear.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that is way clear. Ah, this is great. It's so refreshing. Now, we did not bring our bathing suits because we didn't necessarily think we were coming down to the beach, but when you got a big hill like that, you can't help but run down. Woo. We'll do a lot of our swimming in Michigan as we're heading to St. Joseph, Michigan tomorrow for some beach time. So right now, Kelly, what do you think?
It's cool. The water's really cold, but I'm not looking for seashells, but I am going to look at some cool rocks down here.
Yeah, it's
See if
beautiful.
they have any kind of agates or anything cool like that.
All right, you guys, you know by now that I really love local barbecue joints, and this place looks pretty legit. Oh, absolutely. Look at all the decorations on the wall. My kind of barbecue joint.
You have a great night.
All right, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for the pie.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, guys, check it out. Smells really good. That place was so cool. You totally missed it not coming in with me. It was awesome in there. All types of decorations.
Oh, cool.
It was really cool, like barbecue themed.
Yeah, that's
So check out, guess what's in this bag? A little something extra. Not wings, I wish.
something for me.
Well, kinda. It's a big chocolate pecan pie, which is reminiscent, Cal, of that Kentucky Derby pie. So we'll have to do a taste test to compare it to the Kentucky Derby pie. And what did we get in Tennessee? Steeplechase pie.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to taste, but she was pretty excited by it. So me
so
too.
cool.
All right, well, let's head back to the campsite now. All right, Cal, what's on the menu tonight?
We are having potato gnocchi in tomato sauce.
Cool.
So I'm so excited. I haven't really made gnocchi in a normal kitchen, so on a camp stove, it's going to be extra special.
It's a good choice to only take, it says 2 to 3 minutes of just boiling. That should be pretty easy.
2 to 3 minutes, and it should be pretty filling. And
Sure.
I think we're kind of hungry after
Yeah, running around with the sand dunes.
travel day and a sand dune, so it's going to be good.
All right, well, while you're cooking, maybe I'll go get the tent dealt with.
Okay, sounds good.
Dinner is served, guys. It's night 1 of the camping style. A lot of mosquitoes, but not the end of the world. So gnocchi and that smoked brisket from that restaurant. Guys, what do you think?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, the gnocchi turned out perfect.
Yeah, it's like super.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's like a mix of like a noodle and a mashed potato. Kind
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's what it is, but like it feels like different texture, kind of.
Nice.
It's a good tip.
You guys like it?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm going to dive into some of this brisket. I got 2 sauces. I think this is the more vinegary, spicy one, she said. Absolutely outstanding. Very fatty, very smoky. Yeah, this is a good brisket. How's your dinner?
Good.
What's your favorite part?
But we went out to the pool of the swimming pool, and we rode down this hill.
You like going down the sand dune?
Yeah,
Into Lake Michigan?
yeah,
That was good times.
good.
All right, well, guys, yeah, pretty good. So we're going to knock out dinner 1. Everyone feeling content?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm bringing you coffee.
Thank you. Perfect timing.
How'd you sleep?
I slept good. I stayed up a little bit and did some editing, but I pretty much fell asleep. You fell asleep pretty quick, I think.
I was out.
But after I put the computer away, I was totally out. I was so tired.
Here's your morning coffee.
Thank you. It's just that instant
Coffee.
coffee. Cool. That's probably hot, isn't it?
It might be a little.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Might
Oh,
be
it's a
too
full
hot.
cup too. Nice. Instant coffee, can't beat it.
Yep. Want to join me?
Yeah, sure, we'll do. So we, so both slept pretty good.
I slept really, really well in this tent. I
Yeah.
was out.
And I've already said it before, but we'll do a full review of this tent in a future video. But
But you'll probably see it every night
You'll see it every
until
night.
then.
And then we'll show you the kids' sleeping arrangements. Now, I heard them bustling around. Are any of them even still around? Are they?
They're up. They're running around. They had their bikes out and scooters this morning. So
Okay.
I just saw them go down by the water.
Okay, so
water pump.
maybe I'll just show the back of their bed real quick.
Okay.
All right, so
How they slept?
yeah, so basically we're gonna play with the configuration. Now that tent up there is pretty big by Top Oak, and I almost wonder if, hey Forrest, how'd you sleep in the truck, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yeah.
You wanna sleep back there again?
Yeah.
Nice. But I almost wonder, we can probably get more than just me and Kelly up there. In fact, I'm sure of it. It'll be interesting to see though if we can get everybody in there. I don't know. All right, so here's how the kids slept. So basically, we got the mattresses and the sheets and the blankets, and the kids are using their Squishmallows as pillows, and Forrest was just in the middle. But they've got stuffed animals, flashlights, water bottles. We opened up the window so they had good air flow, and it's pretty crisp right now in the morning. So it's good temperatures for sleeping last night. Hey, Cedar.
Yeah?
How'd you sleep?
Perfectly.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like nice and warm, and then it had like some cool breezes come in, which made it like really cozy.
Do you think you would generally like to sleeping back there?
Yeah.
Cool.
I also want to sleep in that.
Oh, I'm sure you do, young lady. It's a cool tent.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to get breakfast started here in just a minute. I think you're going to do bacon and eggs. I think Kelly's got some milk and some cereal, so it should be a good breakfast. So we were at Costco earlier in this video, so now we're going to start cooking off this stuff. I got this Kirkland bacon. So this is raw. It's been on the, under the ice in the ice cooler, so it's nice and cold. We also bought a bunch of these brown eggs. So we're going to do bacon and eggs. I think I can one pot it and basically cook the bacon in here and then fry the eggs in the bacon grease, and that should be pretty hearty, pretty healthy, I think, Cal. And good to go. All right, I think about 5 slices at a time for this pan. All right, guys, bacon and eggs.
Yeah.
Out in the woods. It kind of, I think just being out here makes it taste better.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was even more fun to cook the bacon.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like we killed them and chopped them up and cooked them and ate them.
Yes, very primal.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, granted, you're going with some of the Redmond's real salt and the Frank's hot sauce. Good choice, my son. Good choice. Cedar, you dialing it up at all? I go on El Natural.
Maybe all natural.
Cool, cool. And Forrest, you're just enjoying life down there, I think.
Yeah.
So Kelly is talking with a lady down there, but I'm gonna hold off until she's ready. But anyway, this is gonna be a typical breakfast here in the woods, I think. Pretty delicious. All right, everybody. We are going to take just a minute here to touch base with you about the map and kind of the happenings from here. So, Kelly, it's been a great journey so far, really from Key West to Kelly's mom's house in Illinois to my sister's house in Indiana. It has really represented a shift. Like before, it was always destination Kelly's mom's house, my sister's house. Now that we have the truck and the trailer, this really represents the pivot to
Alaska.
Yeah, game on. I'm going to tilt this camera down a little bit.
Yeah, can everybody see it?
There we go. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're basically here at the very tip of Indiana. Now, again, destination Alaska, and we're sticking to the original plan so far, where we are going to drive all the way up to Michigan, around Lake Michigan, and out we go up to Alaska. But all in all, in my mind, it's been an excellent trip so far. I'm excited now that our mindset switches to destination Prudhoe Bay, Dead Horse, Alaska. Truck, trailer, ready to go.
I feel like, and we're only like, looking on the map, it only looks like we're about a third of the way there.
I'd say about a third.
We're maybe a third of the way there. And
we've got about 3,000 miles so far from Key West to Kelly's mom's house to Indiana. About 3,000.
And we're guessing it's about 10,000 miles.
About, I think we'll be over 10,000 by the time we get to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. So it'll be exciting to see what that final number is. Yeah. But all in all, Indiana's been great. I kind of piggyback this with Illinois, where it was really about getting ourselves ready. You know, we got the truck ready, we got the camping gear ready. That was a big focus in Indiana. Illinois, of course, in the last video was getting that trailer all decked out with our personal items and things like that. Yeah. But yeah, now
and
we're
today we just did our first camping trip, and we've already rearranged how we're gonna sleep, how we're gonna pack the kitchen up like 5 times. So we're gonna keep doing that along the way. We're gonna just do this whole Great Lakes area over the next few videos, so that'll be fun.
And we do have quite a few adventures coming up, wilderness adventures, some camping, some kayaking, some canoeing. Just it's going to be an awesome batch of videos as we work our way through the Upper Peninsula, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and so on.
Yep.
But looking forward to it, and it's been it's been great, a lot of fun. So I think we are ready to go. Kids, are you excited about the upcoming adventure?
Yeah.
I was just saying that this really shifts the mindset. Now we're at destination Alaska versus destination Nana's house and cousin's house.
Wait, where are we?
Alaska. We are right here. Forrest, you excited about our camping adventure? Me too.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Lots to do. All right, guys, we are building an entire playlist of this road trip from Key West, Florida to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. It's going to be an epic journey. Please do subscribe. That's going to help support the channel. And everyone, we will see you in Michigan.